This is a guide on how to host your own VRising dedicated server with SteamCMD on a Windows machine. I hope you guys are ready for the big new update of Oakveil for VRising. I'm excited, so let's get started, shall we? You will need to purchase the game with your Steam account in order to host your own dedicated server. If you don't purchase the game, and once you do launch the SteamCMD and you log in with Anonymous and then you do the app update and the app ID, it's gonna simply tell you that you don't have a subscription. Nothing good comes for free, my friends, especially this game. Support the devs. Jamal. First off, download SteamCMD if you haven't already on the machine you'll be hosting your VRising server. So simply just open up a browser and just type in SteamCMD downloads and make sure it's on this one. Go to SteamCMD, Web Developer Community. Click on Windows, click on the links to download the files. Extract it somewhere where you can find it easily. After that, launch the SteamCMD, type in the following, log in, and then your Steam account. Then put in your password for your Steam account, and if you do have MFA, put in the code in here. And then after all that, type in app_update space 1829350. Once it's downloaded, go to your SteamCMD directory, Steam apps, common, VRising dedicated server. If you want more info, make sure to check out the link in the readme.txt file. Make a copy of the start server example.bat file, rename it to whatever you want, right click on the rename batch file and click on edit. Change the -server name and -save name to your liking. Save it by pressing Ctrl S if you're on the keyboard. You can close this window out now. Double click on the batch file you just edited, and this will start your dedicated server. If you want to edit the settings of your server, you can go to VRising server data directory or folder. Make sure you're still on the same Windows screen as your batch file you just created, and go to streaming assets, settings, right click on server game settings.json and hit edit. Make sure you only edit the values after the semicolons. If you want to know what each one do, refer to this website and I will post it down below, the link below, just so you know which settings does what. Before you start going ham with the settings, I recommend making a backup of these settings in case something breaks. Copy and paste and rename the server game settings.json to something easy to remember. You could put it in the same folder if you wanted to. Now here's where you will want to edit some of your settings to your liking, and you will need these ports to be forwarded with your router. You may need to refer to your router model and Google up how to forward ports on your brand name / model name. And the ports you will need to forward are going to be 9876 and 9877. Change the server name to your likings so your friends can find it. Make sure you have a password set if you have not in the password section below the save name. Now, a very important step here. Change the value in list on EOS to true. By default, it is set to false. This will allow your server to display in the server list when your friends try to find your server. Once you have made all the changes, you can save it. If you have made changes, you will need to restart your dedicated server. Go back to your terminal, hit the Ctrl+C to terminate it. Launch your VRising batch file you renamed earlier. I would recommend putting this batch file somewhere easy to access so you could just double click on it for convenience. Alright, now is to join the game. You'll simply launch the game, click on play online, show all servers, and type in the name of your server. And it should pop up if you did everything correctly. Now I know you're hype about the Oakveil update, and so am I. I will show you how to update your dedicated server to the latest and greatest. It's simple. Turn off your VRising server it's already on. Just Ctrl+C to terminate the VRising batch file. A general tip to know if your VRising server is running, you can launch Task Manager. go to Processes, expand out Windows Command Processor, and you should see VRising server in here taking up resources. Before you update, I highly recommend making a backup of your server. Just copy the entire VRising dedicated server where your Steam CMD directory is. Review step 3 of this video if you forgot where it was. Paste it in the easy location to find. In my case, I have created a PowerShell script to make a backup for me before I do an update. In my C drive called bkup VRising, launch SteamCMD, login space, and you can use anonymous now. app_update space 1829350. It will update it to the latest and greatest. If your world's got corrupted or breaks, you have a full backup to fall on now. Enjoy. Hopefully this video has helped you as much as it has helped me. Anyways, cheers and stay coozin'. Have a great day, night. If you have any questions or concerns, feel free to post them down below, and I will do my best to answer any questions. Not free though. Better like and subscribe before you ask a question. Not kidding. Cheers.